Go to huntergrips.com and use the code OVER for 5% off your next purchase of some awesome controller grips and more controller accessories. Hey guys, it's Scoopy here. Hope you guys are having a good day. And in today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about the new Declasse Sabre Turbo Custom that was just released on Tuesday, April the 19th. Now, this Sabre Turbo Custom is a really great car. I was really hyped for this car to come out. I think what Rockstar did was save the best car for last in this whole April DLC kind of thing. First, we were shown the Tornado, after that, the minivan, and now the Sabre Custom. So the Tornado was really good. The minivan, it didn't meet all expectations. And then we are back up with expectations again with the Sabre Turbo. I think it was more than outstanding, had more than enough customizations, and was just a really great car. But what I wanted to test out was how fast was this car actually? How fast would it stand against an Adder or a T20? Could it possibly be one of the fastest cars in the game or stand up and keep up with one of the fastest cars in the game? So that's why I tested here today, as long as telling you guys more about this car and whether you should buy it or not. So what I did was actually test this car against an Adder and then with an Adder in T20 a little bit later. So the first test we did was with the Adder and the Sabre Turbo Custom. What we did was throw a grenade when it blew up. We both went at the same time, and we were both revving our vehicles. So that meant they were pretty much ready to go in terms of the speed. So right when it blew up, I was off, he was off. And the first thing I noticed that the Sabre Turbo Custom had a bit more acceleration at first than the Adder. After that, the Adder did proceed to catch up and surpass the Sabre Turbo, but then I saw the Sabre Turbo start to keep up as long as slowly taking over the Adder. But no, the Adder strikes back with more speed, going faster than the Sabre Turbo Custom on the first test. So what I continue to do is more tests against the Adder and the Sabre Turbo. So here we did it again. The grenade blew up and we were off again, revving our vehicles. And I think it was a lot slower this time. Maybe if I had a slower start, if it was uneven, I'm not too sure. But it still looked like the Sabre Turbo Custom did keep up with the Adder. And as you can see, passing it here in the end. Passing it nearly a tie there at the end. And just going slightly faster towards the end of this test. And after this, we ran a couple more tests, like what would happen if we weren't revving our vehicles and our vehicles were totally stationary and we went right when the grenade went off. So here we have the Sabre Turbo Custom, the Adder, and the T20. And I got a bit of a late start. I'm not sure what happened there, if I didn't double clutch or what happened. But the T20 was, of course, the fastest in acceleration. Next, the Adder. But the Sabre Turbo Custom keeping evenly with the Adder. Like, if they were next to each other, driving just next to each other for a while, they'd both catch up to each other and just kind of drive at the same speed. So yes, I do think the Sabre Turbo Custom can keep up with the Adder, and it is quite a fast car for the game. It is really good. It's one of the best lowriders to come out yet. One, I think, because of its speed. So if you're looking for good speed to do drive-bys in this lowrider and get away quickly, it is really amazing in that kind of category. And I just overall really love this car. So here, I was revving up my car while the Adder did not rev at all. It stayed stationary. And then we went, and of course, I was ahead. And we ended in kind of a tie, which I think was pretty amazing. So if the Sabre Turbo does get a head start, it can be slightly faster than the Adder, which I find really great about this car. So personally, I decided to hook myself up with 3 of these cars just to see all the different customizations I could put on them and see how different each one looks, because I really do appreciate this car and how Rockstar did this car. They did really well. The liveries look amazing. Love the detail in those, especially the blue, the red, and the green that I have right there. The purple one, if you know that one, I did not really like it too much. It did not go with a lot of colors, and overall just wasn't my favorite. But in summary, the Sabre Turbo Custom is a great car. If you do go out and buy it, I definitely do not think you'll be wasting $1 million. So if you have the $1 million, great, go ahead and get it. Add to your collection of lowriders or just cars in general. It's a really, really great one to have in terms of speed, looks, and style. And I just really, 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 really love it. But if you are on a tight budget and do not have a lot of money, do not buy this car. I mean, if you're tight on money, do not buy any lowrider. They are really expensive and are all over $1 million to customize. So that is one bad thing about the lowriders, is they are really overpriced and quite a ripoff. I mean, the Sabre Turbo Custom itself has an upgrade price of $490,000. So that is a lot right there that you will be spending right when you enter Benny's. And then you're going to have about $500,000 to $700,000 more customization price on top of that. So it's a great deal to spend on this car, but in all, I think it is worth it if you do have the money. If you don't, do not buy it. But if you want to buy it, go ahead and do it, because it is kind of like a supercar in my opinion. It goes really fast, and as you saw, can keep up with the adder quite well. So that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content like this. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I did say, I'm Scoopy or Nick. Peace out, guys, and have a good day.